Well, here we have the last house where my Aunt Jo, Betty Jo Melber, lived. Also, my great grandma, Annie Laurie. Aunt Jo was the always loving, always generous presence in my life. But the whole neighborhood knew and loved Aunt Jo, called her Aunt Jo. I stayed here with her. When I wasn't staying at my grandma's house, I would stay here with her, and in high school and college in particular, in my last year of high school, I'd stay here a lot because we're only a couple blocks from St. Mary's, my high school, which was another important formation for me. In a lot of ways, high school was brutal. The play babiness, I had gone to St. Anthony's, had a great education, loved my teachers, and had a real strong work ethic, real strong values, a real sense of kindness, and of what it meant to be a Christian and how to live a Christian life. And of course, St. Mary's being an all-boys high school, they tried to teach us that, but a lot of wild-ass boys. And I was still able to get some pretty good education there because I worked hard for it. But generally, there's a lot of play baby nonsense that went on when I was in high school here at St. Mary's. Teachers, though, were like big brothers or uncles. And that's a way of relating to students that I imitated when I was a teacher. And a lot of these teachers became real important to my life. There's St. Mary's right there. And particularly Rich Contini. When I got to St. Mary's, I was getting pretty wild. And things were difficult at home. And things were difficult at school. And so I was definitely getting pretty wild. And all the teachers were kind of zeroing in on me, trying to get me to join the plays. And of course, I knew enough to know that you were going to take a lot of hell for being a drama fag, as they called us. That was just normal. That was what they called us, drama fags, for being in the theater. And but they worked on me, and I joined the theater, and it probably saved my life because a lot of the guys that I was hanging out with ended up dead or in jail or addicted way earlier than I got addicted. But St. Mary's did make an imprint on us. Some of it's good, some of it's bad. We basically majored in rowdy party boy. You can see on top, the brothers used to live up there. These are all our classrooms. And there is a certain stamp. St. Mary's guys are definitely people magnets. We're good at bringing people together and getting stuff done. But we're also the life of the party, which would nearly kill me later in my life. But you can tell a St. Mary's guy. There's a personality for all of us that we all kind of cultivated together. This is the field they always promised us we would have when I went here. And it took decades before they finally had it. But it is a beautiful field now. And that is St. Mary's, where I learned to love theater. And also was very active in campus ministry there and a lot of student activities. So another important place that I'll miss.